Yay! It's my 18-month entrepreneur anniversary, almost, when I'm recording this. I can't believe that my little baby business is going to be a toddler soon, walking or talking or I don't know. I don't really know the child development milestones, but it's exciting to think I'm just getting there, and I can't, the time has gone by so quickly. It's kind of crazy to wrap my head around that I've been a woman of the world, as I like to say, for a year and a half. And I hope this doesn't come as disappointing news to anyone, but I am still figuring this shiz out. Man, figuring out how I work, how much is too much, how not to make my head explode sometimes, and I'm not going to be too hard on myself about what I've put myself through for the last week or two, but I think I just wanted to be honest with you guys about it, to say, you know, yes, like I'm sure there's an answer somewhere, and I'm going to find the answer, or, you know, how exactly I could not do this to myself. But the reality of the situation is that I knew September was going to be pedal to the metal time. I was going to start a new round of the Declaration of You e-course. I was going to start a new round of operations, which is what I call my group coaching sessions, and I was going to host my first workshop and, you know, still be with the private clients that I have, and be tending and coaching them, as well as being in a cabaret show, which I haven't done performing like that in a long time. So it was all, and have my anniversary and have my husband's birthday. So just like lots and lots of stuff going on. And my sister-in-law is getting married next month, and I'm part of the wedding party, and like so exciting. And it's kind of my light at the end of the tunnel, knowing that those 10 days are coming at me very shortly. So it was kind of, and I do this a lot, you know, it's one of those like, okay, time to buckle down, like, yes, this is a lot, but you're just gonna have to work hard and do it. And ooh, is that the kiss of death sometimes? Because when I woke up on Friday, and it wasn't necessarily, it didn't sideswipe me. I knew that Friday, September 9th, was going to be the day that my registration for the Declaration of You closed, the day registration for operations closed, and was the day before my first in-person workshop. I knew all of that, and I actually worked on Thursday night fairly late, to the point where I was like, okay, I'm ready for tomorrow. I feel like I'm ready. Okay, great. And really, I think the biggest problem I had with Friday was all the calls that I had on the calendar. I had 3 consultation calls, I had 2 sessions, and as I saw the emails coming and people registering for the course, people registering for operations, knowing that my virtual assistant was away on a camping trip, and that I was going to, you know, be the one approving the Declaration of You people in the back end, because I knew Jess was going to be away, and I was like, fine, no problem. She was going to be in the car for most of the day. You know, I was approving those people. I was making sure that they were in the course safely and soundly without any problems. I was going to be the one that had to respond to the people signing up for the operations. Here's all the information that you need. Here's the information I need. Seeing all those emails come in and pile up in my inbox while I, you know, in between calls, and while sometimes I was on the phone, I never do it for my sessions, but sometimes with a consultation call, I'll be in front of the computer, and seeing that come in, I like just kind of started to panic. And I remember saying to my husband at around lunchtime that day, don't bother rushing home, because I don't think I'm leaving this house today, and if I stop working before 10 o'clock at night, I'm going to be surprised. Once things calmed down, once my phone calls stopped, and I had 60 to 90 minutes to kind of catch up and approve people and Declaration of You and send everyone else their welcome packets, I like to call it, and give them the information they needed. I kind of looked around and I was like, oh, I'm okay. Okay, I'm okay. And I'm able now to work on my workshop, which I didn't think I'd be able to do until 7 or 8 o'clock that night, and it was only like 4. Oh, okay, I do this. And I was able to meet my husband at around 7 o'clock to have dinner and kind of get out of the house and have some time to breathe and have a glass of wine, and then come back and finish up what I needed to do for about an hour, and then watch a movie. So I think it's, and this week it has still caught up with me. There's a lot of follow-up work still to do with just the start of the Declaration of You, even though I knew in my head, like, oh, the Declaration of You starts September 12th, my operation starts September 19th. That's staggered enough. in reality, it wasn't, because as we're starting the Declaration of You, and I am in charge for the first half of the course to make sure the posts are going up on time and all the links are there and the images aren't broken, and I want to be there in the forums and comment on, you know, what people say. I also have to be kind of manning the fort with the operations and following up with people, making sure that they filled out their availability. I have to schedule all the sessions, put them on my calendar. Doing all of that work, I still and using my assistant now that she's back from her camping trip, but I feel like I'm not using her maybe to the productivity level that I could be, or with everything that I could be doing. So I feel like that's still a little bit broken. That's still something I need to work on, and just, you know, bouncing back and forth from things, keeping this blog up to date. Part of me is like, just tell everyone you're busy and don't post anything, but that seems wrong, not in a way of like I shouldn't be doing it. Everyone knows that's the S word in my vocabulary, that like I wouldn't want to stop posting here. So it's really just, I have had to put in longer hours. I did work for 11 or so hours on Monday until 11 o'clock at night. You know, yesterday was a long day. I'm filming this on Wednesday the 14th, by the way. So I know this is going to be a long week. I did send an email to someone I was really looking forward to having lunch with that said drowning, drowning, drowning was the subject. And that's, I keep kind of alternately feeling that way, and then being able to kind of breathe and be like, oh no, you're okay. So I'm still learning that balance, which I put in quotes because I don't believe, and still really figuring out how much is too much, and just knowing I have to, you know, sometimes put the pedal to the metal, sometimes still be working, but knowing that line of saying like, okay, I'm just gonna have to work hard this month, and oh my god, my head's going to explode. So I'm still learning that, and that's okay. Yeah, it's good, but you know, the business is still going really well. I had the best month that I've had all year in August, which came out of nowhere because I was really concerned as to how much money I was making in August, and I thought that it was going to be my worst month of the year, which is part of the reason why I put the workshop on there on the agenda, and knew like, let's start up another round of group coaching. And I was also, and at the same time I was excited to do both of those things, so that seemed like a win-win. And I don't know, I still feel like maybe I did the math wrong, but it's kind of really great to think that I could turn what was projected to be the worst month of the year into the best month of the year. So I'm doing something right in that regard. I just still need to find that balance. So that's my 18-month reporting for duty, entrepreneur anniversary. I'm so excited. Thank you guys for being here, and leave any questions or comments below in the comment box on my blog, if that's where you are, or on my Facebook page, or wherever you are. I don't care. YouTube, Vimeo, equal opportunity commenting. Yay, thank you guys. Bye!